This feels like a big moment. The Sugar Show comes to Sky Sports. Sean O'Malley, fantastic to see you. How you feeling, man?
Feel good. I feel, considering how close we are to weigh-ins, I feel really good.
How is this fight week going for you? Like, give us a little taste of what kind of things you've been up to apart from the official commitments you've got to do.
Yeah, went to the PI yesterday, and was able to train. We're not allowed to cut weight there. We're not allowed to hot tub or use the sauna, which is pretty. So, that's going to be a little different. Brought my Xbox, been playing some Call of Duty. Just killing some time. I've had a ton of interviews. I think you're legitimately my last one potentially, but I've had a lot of interviews. The week's gone by fast. Got in Tuesday, and it's already almost Friday, so it's gone fast.
I know you've done a few of these kind of coronavirus fight weeks, but what kind of things would you normally be doing that you can't do at the moment during fight week, or is it just the same for you?
Yeah, it's pretty similar. I think the only thing different would be instead of ordering food at Whole Foods, we'd go to Whole Foods. Tim likes to eat, so we'd probably be going to a couple different restaurants, and I would be not eating, but just hanging out. But yeah, not a whole lot different, really.
So this is, I think I'm right in thinking this will be probably one of the first trips you've had away from your young daughter. Is that right, Sean?
Yep, first time being away from her.
How are you finding it? Are you enjoying having a bit of your own time, or are you missing her a lot? What's going on?
Yeah, I FaceTime her in the morning, FaceTime her at night, and it's holding me over. I'm here for work. I'm here for business, and I enjoy being away. It's not like I do miss them, but it's also I'm enjoying the time.
I'm assuming that Call of Duty time has gone down since she turned up, so you're getting a bit more time to do some of that this week.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I cut back from Call of Duty just because of fight camp, but for the most part, I stream. It's work. I'm a streamer, so when I tell Danny, I'm gonna go to work for a couple of hours, it's I don't work 40 hours a week. I'll work a couple hours a day, so it's fair. It's work. She goes to work. I go to work sometimes. So, but yeah, a lot less Call of Duty time during camps.
I've heard you in a few interviews talk about your daughter and how it's affected you and how you found you kind of taken to it really naturally. Has it refocused you in any way? And are you kind of feeling that a little bit more on fight week now?
Not really. I've been focused. I never really felt like I need something to refocus me. The goal is world champ. It's been that since for a long time now. The goal is world champ. So that's the plan. And I want to win regardless. I want to win.
Stipe Miocic said when his daughter was born, it was the perfect timing for him. It came just after a defeat. We haven't got to dwell too much on your last performance, but your daughter came quite soon after that as well. Did it kind of help you in a way in that you didn't have any time to feel sorry for yourself, I suppose? You had to just kind of get on with things.
Yeah, I'm not scared to lose. Losing to me is not, if I lose this fight, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow with, I've lived a good life. Life's really been really good to me. So yeah, losing that fight, I mean, I was in a positive mindset anyway. But having her, yeah, it's just, you wake up next to a smiling baby. It's hard not to have a great day. Yeah,
man. Confidence and being true to yourself are two of the things that your fans really love about you. I want to talk about that confidence if I can just for a second, because you've been very open about your mindset after the Marlon Vera fight and how you still consider yourself undefeated. You don't really consider that a loss. Maybe a lot of other fighters would think that. Not a lot of other fighters would say that. Does that speak to your inner confidence and how much you want to be yourself to everybody?
Yeah, I didn't think it was actually that big of a deal when I said I'm mentally undefeated. Looking at the fight, I didn't lose because my skill set wasn't as good as his. I lost due to an injury. And a lot of people, even fighters. I mean, I think there was a bunch of fighters that are like, handle your loss like a man. It is what it is. I stick to how I feel. I'm gonna be myself regardless. Even people say be yourself, and then I be myself, and they're like, actually, we want you to say you're 12-1. So it's like I think the fans are pretty stupid, to be honest. Not there's the Sugar fans that buy the merch, that watch the podcast, that really follow me and respect what I do, and then there's the stupid fans that are out there that are always going to be out there.
Have you seen like a different side of people since the Vera fight?
Oh yeah, there a lot of people switch up, but the true fans don't. The true fans are the ones that matter, and those are the ones we should talk about. Those are the ones that, you know, like I said, buy the merch, do the follow on the podcast, follow on Twitch, care about, you know, how I'm feeling, what stuff like that. But yeah.
In that respect, is it kind of cleansing in a way? You've got some people that you haven't got to worry about anymore. You know where you stand with them. And you're just going to worry about your guys.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. You know, I enjoy proving people wrong. You know, I've been like that since I was a little dude. So I enjoy that. Hate's not gonna. If I could pick it to just be completely gone, I don't even know if I would. I enjoy proving stupid people wrong. Like, you know, I'm people that are like, oh, he's overrated. You know, I could go out there and knock out Thomas, and they're like, yeah, what are they gonna say? Obviously, he's on a 3-5 lose. I'm just gonna go out there and keep doing what I do. So yeah, it doesn't matter how the fans react too much.
Yeah, well, you mentioned Thomas there, Thomas Almeida, who's you're going to be in the octagon with on Saturday night. Look, he's coming off 3 defeats. He's been pretty inactive, but does that not really tell the true story of who this guy is and what kind of a threat he still poses towards you?
Yeah, the dude's dangerous. He's got a lot of fights. He's got twice as many pro fights as I do. He's a good kickboxer. You know, he's technical and he's good. He's lost to really good guys. You know, I don't look at him as like, oh, this is an easy fight or I'm gonna go run this dude over. You know, this is a tough dude and he's dangerous, even more dangerous, I'd say, coming off 3 losses. He's fighting for a job. So he's a legitimate opponent, and some people will see that, some people won't. I think he's a legit opponent. So it's a fun puzzle for me to solve.
Yeah, I mean, when the fight got announced and you first look at those losses and you're like, oh, are they just feeding Sean one to get him back in the win column? But the closer it gets, the closer you look at those defeats. The fact that you realize he's only 3 years older than you as well, that this guy ain't over the hill.
Yeah,
he's got a lot. He's going to bring a lot to the octagon. But what sort of approach do you think you're going to see from him?
his styles. He's gonna come out hands up, Muay Thai guy. You know, try to kick my legs and you know, he's gonna try to get it, keep the fight at his pace. I'm gonna try to bring the fight to him and break him. That's the goal.
How did you like fighting without any fans? Because you're a fighter first, but you're also a showman, and this is show business, isn't it, Sean? So how do you find that whole experience?
100% would rather have the crowd there. I don't really have an issue performing without him there. I know there's millions of people watching, and that gets me fired up. You know, I have, you know, there's a lot of people, a lot of eyeballs on me, and that's what matters. That's where I perform the best. They're just not in the arena. I'd prefer they are, but I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, you've had a couple of fights like that at the Apex. Has there been anything that you've kind of heard during a fight or just before a fight that kind of surprised you a little bit and you're thinking, I wouldn't be hearing this sort of thing if there was crowds here, but maybe not the commentary, but just some other stuff perhaps?
I just hearing the other corner is interesting. Hearing, like, you know, their little call outs. What are they trying to set up? Hearing that's different.
Does it kind of put you off at all, or is it just something you take in?
Just happening. It's just happening.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you win this, you're gonna want to push on. We look at that top 15 in the bantamweight division. There probably isn't a tougher top 15, is there? Sean, what do you need to do to break into that?
Yeah, rankings. I never cared about rankings. You know, I think, you know, I have a good name. I go out there and knock him out in spectacular fashion. I could get a big time fight. Or, you know, I don't know what the UFC is going to do. I have no idea. I didn't know they were going to offer me Thomas. I don't know who they're going to offer me next. We'll play it we'll just play it, go with the flow. And, you know, there's a lot of big bantamweight fights coming up. Something might happen. I can pop in. We'll see.
Am I right in thinking that this fight was originally being looked at for like February 13th? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he wanted it to be put back 6 weeks. What does that tell you about where he's at with his preparation and how he's approaching this fight?
Yeah, I don't know. That he might have, you know, obviously I'm a tough fight. He knows that. He knows how good I am. He's got to. He's not stupid. He sees, you know, he's a high level striker. He sees high level striking. He's not, you know, some people, casuals, whatever, see my striking. You know, I'm knocking people out. They might think it's, yeah, that's happened, but he's got to know I'm legit.
Right at the top of the bantamweight division, there's a new champ in Aljo. Who's the main man in the division though? Who is the guy to beat? Is it Aljo or is it Peter?
I mean, yeah, I was just the champ, but they're gonna run it back. So whoever wins that's going to be the man to beat. But I think Peter probably would have won that fight if that didn't happen, but he didn't. Aljo did. So they're both the man to beat. Really, you beat either of them, you're good.
Just to close up on this, Sean, we really do appreciate your time this close. And as you said, you've had 79 interviews before this. Top of the card on Saturday night, the heavyweights. How do you see it playing out?
I don't know. I usually, when I have a fight coming up, I don't really think too much about other fights on the card, but I am excited for that fight. I remember Stipe versus DC was on my last fight, and I was excited for that too. But it's an interesting matchup. I think Francis probably had a lot more to improve on, and probably has improved a lot more than Stipe, just because he wasn't as skilled, and Stipe is already at that top level. Francis is a scary dude. Stipe is too. I'm glad I'm not fighting either of them. I'll just say that.
Yeah, man, they're all terrifying to me. Sean, for your fans in the UK who are going to be watching on Saturday night, what can they expect from yourself?
Yeah, the Sugar Show always brings fireworks. Just sit back and enjoy. Don't blink. And the Sugar Show merch ships to the UK. So sugarshop.co, and that's it.
So, man, Sean, thank you so much for your time. Go well on Saturday, and we'll catch up with you next time.
Perfect. Thanks. Have a good one.
Cheers, my man. Thank you very much.